Yo, what up? It's Armpit Salad, and that was me giving you a finger gun and snap combo of an awesomeness in your day or something. Whatever. I'm not gonna keep doing this, okay? Look, as you can see, I got a spider on my butt, and I gotta get it off, buddy. We're not new to this. This is like the third or fourth world we've tried to do, because we keep leaving those little villagers that want to move in out in the rain, getting beat up by everything that's coming around, and I was just neglecting them. So I got it. I got to show them some love in this one. So let's get to playing the game. And which game is that? If you can tell, it's Lego Fortnite. There should be some like music right here. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Anyway, so gathering wood. Why wouldn't I gather wood? I need to build. What do I need to build? Stuff. Like stuff that needs wood. We're talking about shacks here, baby. Shanties. You know what the biz is. We got to start off low and go high. So let's not lollygag. Besides getting food and seeing if I can build some sort of fire structure, because I don't want to get cold. I'm going to munch a little bit, and then I'm going to go and get that fire started. Unless my ADHD starts messing with me. That wolf does not look friendly. Let's plot this little thing right here. Let's get the essential zone, right? I'm pretty much thinking at this point that I want Cuddle Team Leader to just help me do all this work. The Cuddle Team Leader is a leader. She's not going to listen to anything I have to say, and I'm cool with that. That's fine. It's her job. She's a leader. I don't know if I can actually get her a bed either. I mean, it's kind of like, makes me feel a little weird because she just stands outside taking guard all day. What if she gets hurt? I've tried. I've built many beds. She just refuses to allow me to give her one. So I'm cool with that. I mean, it's her prerogative. So right now we're just building some sort of structure. We want somewhere to hide from the rain. Specifically when we're trying to work. If you don't know, you cannot use your equipment in the rain. So the first thing you're going to want to do is just gather enough resources to build a shack. You're probably going to want maybe 2 or 3 so that you can house all of your equipment. When you get to the third one, by that time, I sound stupid. By the time you get to your third shack, you should be getting close to where you can start building some pretty nice, I call them double wide structures. Now you can start getting into like shacks, or you start getting into log cabins. I happen to be partial to the log cabins. I think they look cozy. Now the little houses that they allow you to build look better visually because it's not just a lot of brown, but it's something just cozy about that log cabin. You can see the fruits of your labor. You're like, yep, look at that. I chopped that tree down to make that log right there, and that one too. So I'm going to stick with that. That's kind of where I'm going to keep it. Now, I'm obviously just running around gathering resources. Trying to get up this hill, actually. And this is where my ADHD kicks in, because I'm like, I want to get up there right now, not later. I wish I could just fly already. I don't have the equipment yet. That's going to be coming later, but for now, it's just running around. What I should have been doing was gathering stone and other material that I could use. But no, look what I'm doing. Wasting my time trying to jump up that little patch when I could go over here, and I saw it too, and still thought in my head, and I know what I was thinking. Oh, look, I can see how you can see the foliage. I was like, I can see it. I must be able to run on it. Nah, I can't. Anyway, we're gonna start getting to work. Let's get us some forest axe. And I need stone. What did I say about gathering the stone at the bottom, right? But see, ADHD brain is like, oh yeah, we just needed wood, right? because we were just going to grab one thing, which is probably going to be the pickaxe. But oh my gosh, I don't think I played that one safe. I pulled that spider to cuddle team leader, ma'am, because she needs to lead me into safety, right? If she's gonna not do any work, she might as well protect me. And now we got an axe body, and we're just gonna chop away at this thing, man. Just chop away at it. Don't forget the stumps, man. I know some of you are leaving the stumps, you little lazies. Come on, I got ADHD and I'm still out there chopping them. So at this point, I'm like trying to figure out what the hell I want to do. Do I want to chase that thing? No, I don't have a weapon. Even if I did, the freaking llama is just going to get away anyway because I wouldn't have anything of a strong enough material to take out the llama fast enough before it just dissipates. I tried already. Like I said, this is like world 3 or 4. So I didn't bother. I was like, you know what? People are going to come try to move into the village. So let's go ahead and start working on getting these people into the village. My bed was secure. Or secured. My bed was secure. Yeah, it was secure too. I'm not making any mistakes. It was secure to the floor. And then I secured it to my body. Or my spawn point. Hey, if that doesn't deserve at least a like, that should have been a sub right there. Because I played that off clean, buddy. I didn't even play it off because it still worked. I mean, that's legit. So, I mean, that should be a like, right? I mean, that's a sub. That should be a sub. But if you want to be petty about it, you could just drop a little like, a comment, hit that notification bell. Because I'm going to be playing this more. You should be playing this a lot more too. You know what? As I sit here and grind, let me just tell you, I am having absolute fun playing this because the grind is nice and smooth. It's not too grindy because you can progress pretty quickly, but it's also not so fast where I'm bored with it because there's so much to do, man. There's so much to do. Now, the reason why I know this is a hit, the reason why I know a lot of y'all need to just get up out of the FPS here and there, you know, and try something different is because this mode on launch had, at the highest that I saw, I'm sure someone else saw higher. I saw 2.4 million people all playing this. And then the last time I played, there was still, the very last time I played, I believe it was 1 million. It was more than 1 million, but I can't remember if it was 1.2 million or 1.4 million. But it was over 1 million. This was just like 2 days ago or something. So that kind of just shows us this mode right here is really, really, it's really good. That was me saying really 3 times because I couldn't, like, how else do you say this, you know? I got tired of playing COD, of the FPS grind, and dealing with skill base, and then if it's good or not. You know what? I was like, I'm just tired of all that. I want something different. I like grinding. I like building. That's my thing. And to be honest, trying to grow my platform, this channel basically, which is my platform, with COD was hard because you got to be exceptional. You got to be able to do some crazy stuff. And I'm not about to go and start investing in cheats and stuff just so I can make something. So we had to move on to something else. I'm not good at FPS. I mean, I'm good at COD, but not enough to where it's making people want to watch, you know? So at this point in my whole gaming life, I was like, what am I going to do? I know that we've been just standing here for a second or two. And that's just because if I leave this area, it's going to get cold. I'm going to get cold. And I will die faster. So I'm not just standing there for no reason. It's just that I don't want to run out there and start doing work and then come back and then go over there. I'm like, you know what? I'll just chill. And I think at this point I was watching something on my phone. But anyway, like I was saying, give your gaming realm a break. Pick up a different game. Pick up something else. Doesn't have to be Fortnite. Just go away from FPS. Dude, understand this. When this had that 2.4 million people playing it, it was beating, from what I saw that day, it was beating everything else. All the main ones. Now, at that time that it came out with 2.4 million, there was, or no, not there was, it was a 2.4 mil, and it beat ranked. From what I saw, all the versions of ranked, it beat no build. So that was, it beat ranked and unranked build. It beat ranked and unranked zero build. And there was another thing that was there too, and I was like, damn, it's beating all of those and this. Those together only had about 2 million players, all combined, but it had 2.4 million playing Lego Fortnite. Now notice that, people, there are other role-playing games, there are other grinding games like this. You can go play Dinkum, you can go play Stardew Valley, you could go play Animal Crossing. I'm sure, I'm not even sure Roblox has a version of this. There's already games like this out there. You can play Bonfire too. That's a really good version of this. It's a lot smaller. I mean, you have to be into the genre, but I thought it was a really good game. I still play it. I haven't played it in a while, but I still play it. Now, that shows people wanted something different. The only reason why they came here is because it's on the game that they like to play with Fortnite. The game, when you're playing it inside, it looks really good. It looks a lot better when you're there. I don't think that my graphics or my video recording software is like gonna make this worth anything, you know, or at least make it look not worth anything, but it's not gonna make it look, it's not gonna do the visuals justice, is what I'm trying to say. Jeebus Murphys. So just try it, because it still holds a lot of players. Even if now there's more players, trust me, whenever I go on, there's always 1 million and something people playing. Maybe lower now, but like I said, yesterday when I was on, or like 2 days ago when I was on, there was still like 1.4 million people playing, or 1.2. I can't remember if it was 1.2 or 1.4. There's over 1 million people playing. And I looked at everything else and I was like, dude, these are still almost the same numbers. Even Rocket Racing is holding on the average 300,000. At least yesterday when I was on, 300,000. It was actually like, I think 360,000. So we're gonna get moving here. But this game is fun. This mode is fun. Try it. Once you just try it. When you start seeing like, oh look, I gotta upgrade this and I can build this, and oh look, you know, it's not just click and move. Or it is, but it's a lot of like collecting it and putting little pieces together, almost like you would put together Legos. It's just fun. It's okay to want to escape. People talk there, oh, you're adults and blah blah blah. Who cares? Who cares? Remember, there are adults that will take their hard-earned money and then go gambling and waste it, and then no one's talking to them. Hey, you have a family. You know, they're not sitting there thinking about that. So just do your thing. And I'm only going gambling because there's a lot other ones and stuff like that, but we're not going to go down those avenues. We're just going to say, look, everybody has that one thing or two or three. Who cares? Just life is a crazy ass thing. All right. It's short. And if this is how you enjoy life, if you don't want to go out, you don't have to. Okay. As you can see, 2.4 million people were just cool doing this. And that's fine. One day, You're not always going to be inside. You'll eventually go to a park. You'll eventually go to the mountains or a stream or something. I mean a real stream, not like a internet stream where you're watching somebody play a video game, okay? I mean a real stream. Like with water, in the wild, you know, in nature. And you'll enjoy it. You'll remember it a lot more because you'll be like, damn, I wasn't going out there all the freaking time. It's cool, man. Just live your life the way you like it. I like gaming inside. I freak out and get nervous when I go out in public. It really, really just makes me uncomfortable. That's work. Hold on. $10 for 13 miles. No, thank you, because that's 26 miles. Out of that $10, that's over $7 in gas. It's not worth it. So, even as these little spiders, you saw that little spider was trying to attack me, man. Trying to beat me up. I don't let it bother me. I just ran away. You don't have to sit there and fight all the battles. Why are we having these existential conversations as we gameplay? Because we can. And because I'm a little toasty right now, if you know what I mean. Anyway. We're just gathering resources at this point so that we can get villagers to move in. They will not stay if the little township or the village area is not upgraded. So instead of shooting at people and crying because I didn't catch a dub with my crown, I'm gonna build a little community for these Lego people, okay? That's what the heck we're gonna do. Because we're creative. That's what we like. And because I'm too afraid to start racing and rocket racing and lose my gold. I'm gold rank, so I don't want to play anymore. I just want my skin. I'm in and out, buddy. Shout out to In-N-Out if you guys want to give me a little sponsorship. Once a week, free burger and fries, animal style, with a drink, but like one with 0 sugar. I'd greatly appreciate that. Now this is a very interesting event when it occurs. Not this little spider that's going to get its butt whooped. I got it, Cuddle Team Leader. Is the lightning. The lightning is absolutely dangerous. That's why you want to have a shelter as soon as possible. Don't worry about it being a shack. Okay? Don't worry about it being a shack. See, that's the double wide that I was talking about that you can build. And do I place it? Well, I do. Because this is going to be my little area, but that's going to be, we won't say it's a hotel, but we will say it's like a duplex usually means like one above the other. It's like like when you have an upstairs neighbor, but it's just a house, so there's only enough room for 2 people, or not 2 people, like 2 families to live in. And I don't want to say family because then it's like, oh, then what if it's a single person? You know what I mean? Fudge, then we get down to all these semantics. We're not going to sit here and argue semantics. We're going to build. Sheesh. So the lightning stopped. We're just going to, even if it didn't, I was going to keep building. The good thing about the lightning is it will show you on the floor where it is going to hit, so you can get your butt to safety. Oh, there it comes again. Holy moly. If you get hit by the lightning, it's your fault. Unless it strikes in an area where you can't see it, but it's still close enough for the lightning to cause damage. It happens to me, and I believe it happens to me in this video. I don't know if it's here or not. So we're just excuse me. I told them we're not stopping this. This is going to be a complete all the way through. So having an issue with the building. It's okay. We're going to get through it. The mechanics for the building are a little wonky, man. It is, you know, it's kind of it's a little upsetting sometimes. You want to be watching your hunger. I'm obviously hungry right now. I just didn't notice when I'm playing because I'm super hyper focused on my task. So I think I don't notice until it says that I'm about to starve to death, and I'm like, oh, I gotta pop some berries in my mouth. There we go. So I noticed right away, I'm like, oh, it said I'm hungry. There we go, yeah. Smart guy, buddy. I'm proud of you. This is me in the future telling you in the past. So I had to get more wood. Wood. Would I, could I, should I? I need some sort of a villager to start taking over this, but I don't know if they will go out. Oh, there's work again. Different job. I don't know if the villagers will go out to go look for, what's it called? 15. It's 15.55 for 8.8 miles. That's crazy right there, buddy. But once again, no, this is how we figure this out. Excuse me. Man, we're going all over the place with this video, aren't we? If we accept this, that means we're going to be going not only 2 point something miles from my location to the location to shop. I'm going to be going 8.8 miles. So I'm going to be going 10 miles. And then driving back 8.8. Which means that I'm going to be driving 18.8 miles. Which means that I'm going to be putting $20 worth of gas. Which means that I will be paying, or 20 miles worth of gas, which means that I will be paying $5 in gas for that trip. So I will not be getting 15.55. I will be getting 10.55. In fact, it'd be less because they don't charge you the $5 at the gas station. They charge you 5 plus tax, so it comes out to more. So no, thank you. Now, if you have a vehicle that is really good on gas, maybe I still wouldn't accept it. That's a lot of driving for 15 bucks. I would have just went to a market that was closer to me. I mean, I don't understand. I think sometimes people don't see where they're what store they have selected or how far it is, and they just like, yeah, screw it. Someone will pick it up. I know they will, because they always do. Anyway, back to the game. But just in case you're going to be doing Instacart or Uber, that's how you figure out if it's worth taking the drive or not. So we got some wood. That was random for this video. We got some wood. And I don't know why I'm running back down. I really don't know why I'm running back down. But there's a good reason for it, right? Probably. Wood? Could I say? Yeah, it's wood. Told you there's a good reason. I wouldn't do it. I would not run down there without a purpose because I'm hyper focused right now. That's why I didn't notice I was hungry. Remember, we spoke about this. We talked about this. We spoke about this. Now, you know what would be really nice right now, besides a forest axe? A better forest axe. Only way to get that is by upgrading. Ugh, upgrading is such a task. But it's cool because in these moments, I don't notice. I don't know how this makes sense, because when I'm gonna do anything, I dread the idea of the amount of time that's going to be spent doing it. Like, I can picture everything, right? Someone tells me, oh, can you go for me to the mall to return this? I can't do it. I'm going to be late. Blah, blah, blah. See, somebody accepted that order that I was talking about, and then they saw what it was, and they're like, oh, hell nah. And they canceled it, and now it's back up. They're going to find a hard time trying to get that one. Accept it at least. It's not going to be easy. Anyway, so I just start thinking about like, oh, I'm going to be driving. There's going to be other cars there. I have to like, what is it going to be like? Am I going to have to swerve in and out of cars a little bit to get there quicker? There are going to be cops around because then I can't drive a little bit faster or whatever. What is it going to be like when I get inside? There are going to be lines. Oh, what if there's a line? I'm going to be standing there. What if someone asks me about my ears because I wear these jugs in my ears? It's canisters for lettuce of the adult nature. Anyway, so it's just all these little things, right? I start like over-analyzing everything. That's what it is. I over-analyze every step, and it literally, like, and I don't mean figuratively, it literally makes me anxious. I start grinding my teeth a little bit, or not really grinding them to where I'm grinding them down, but I like clench my teeth to where I feel the pressure, and I kind of just like move my jaw back and forth a little bit, and then sometimes I think I give myself headaches like that or something. But yeah, it just drives me nuts. Drives me freaking nuts. My palms get really, really damp. I was gonna say palms get sweaty, but then we know where that's gonna go. So yeah, that's just why. Why did we start talking about the way I process time? Oh yeah. The reason I brought that up is because now see, when I'm doing real world stuff, I think because of the lack of dopamine that I get, or how long it takes to get the dopamine. See, I think my phone agrees. That's the universe saying yes. That it's not beneficial to me. It's not like I really don't do things. When I'm supposed to go to the doctor, oh hell to the no. I suffer in pain and my body just gets like wrecked and ruined. I need a knee surgery because I just won't go. I keep thinking about how long I'm going to be staying there. Last time I was in the doctor, I was there for hours. It was like 5 to 6 hours to see the ophthalmologist. That's an ophthalmologist. No, I'm sorry. The ophthalmologist was 4 to 5 hours. Oh, wow. No, it was when I went to like one of the what do you call that? The follow-ups at this specific hospital. That was 5 to 6 hours. And I had an appointment, but it just didn't effing matter. So that's the reason, that's how I see everything. I'm like, oh, fudge, no. I'm gonna hate every single minute of that, of time that's been spent on that. And I just try to ignore it like it doesn't exist. But here, look, I'm a grown-ass man. What am I doing? I'm grinding on a game designed somewhat after Legos on Fortnite. And I can do this so magically, deliciously, easily for a long time too. I just don't, because after a while I feel guilty. Like, dude, like as you can see, I was able to go a full hour before I think I got an order and I had to leave. I get like no action on these apps lately. So this is the backup. Maybe get a little bit of something out of this, you know? Turn a hobby into a way to hook up mommy. And I don't mean like a sugar mommy or anything. I mean like my mama. Shout out to my mom. She's freaking awesome. Love you, Mom. She's on a cruise right now. Shout out to her and her friends too on that cruise. Hopefully they don't get caught in customs when they try to sneak me back a lizard. I'm joking. No, I'm not. Ladies, put it in your shoes, man. They know. Oh yeah, they make you take your shoes off. But give yourself one of those crazy beehive hairdos and hide it in there, buddy. I just want a Hawaiian lizard. Hopefully a type of chameleon. Anyway, let's get back to this. 30 minutes in. We've spoke a lot of nonsense, but we've also done a lot of work. We got this building going. Not just 1, 2, but we're talking about the double wide. Now look at that. There's beds in there. We can have guests come over. They're a little offline. I don't know if I lined them up correctly. I think I fixed that later on. Oh no, that was in another world with my friends. So there's gonna be videos where I play with friends. And oh yeah, I think that one I'm posting up soon. Or did I post about it already? I don't remember. So we're asking Cuddle Team Leader questions that we already know. If we want better stuff, we gotta upgrade. That's all this is about. Grind and upgrade. Grind and upgrade. Now you really don't have to be afraid, because a lot of the you wouldn't say hordes, but a lot of the bad guys, just say the little bad guys. A lot of these little bad guys are easy to manage, okay? They're not hard to fight. Even the wolves. As long as you have a weapon, you're good. And we just passed by our first residence. Look at me pretending like if I'm not excited that Meowscles came by. I keep hearing people say Meowsicles? Meowsicles? Or Meowscles? So, is it Meowsicles? Or Meowscles? Because I swear I thought it was Meowscles. You know? Wait, our first resident. I can't remember if Meowscles was already here and he went off and that's why I was building everything. I can't remember, but there we go. First resident. Unfortunately, we cannot sleep through the night. That kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. Unless I just don't know how to sleep, because I laid in that bed and nothing happened. Cuddle Team Leader, what's going on? Like, you're approaching me in a very awkward manner. Wow, she wanted to come up to me just to have a random conversation. And that's good enough sleep. Get up. Why are you pretending? You're faking it. You know you can't sleep. Well, you're being whack. There you go. What should happen is if you lay in the bed, time should speed up. Maybe by like 60%. And you can just stay there. But I get it. They want you to just keep playing and whatnot, so. But come on, guys. Come on. Let us sleep. Why are you making us stay awake during the night? You know, just standing there looking at Meowscles all jealous because he's getting sleep. I'm over here with bags under my eyes. Tired as heck. My muscles hurting. I can't even think anymore. I'm hallucinating from the lack of sleep. I'm sleep deprived. Look, I'm so weak I can't even get the things we need to upgrade the village. Oh, my poor weak little Lego body. What am I gonna do in this situation? I'm sweating my butt off running to these materials. So obviously we're gonna do what we gotta do, which is go back and grind. Yes, sirree. We're gonna grind a lot. We still have, from what I see, like 22 minutes in the video, buddy. We got 22 minutes of me just rambling on about random things like this broken X. Can we have a rant about this broken X? Let's do that. So this broken X. Why does it seem that these things break so fast in this game? What kind of flimsy wood did Fortnite, or not Fortnite, what kind of flimsy wood did Epic design here, huh? These axes are breaking so fast. They should get an award from the Car Association or Automotive Association for how fast they can break on a dime. Look how much percentage has already been taken down. That was how many trees, man? That was one tree, buddy. And what do we do with the leftovers? We're just throwing it away? Can we at least throw it in the campfire or something? Can I use it to turn into toothpicks? Arrows at least? Something. Just come on. Just breaking axes everywhere. Look, we went to 3 trees and maybe a bush. And it's almost 50% done. What does a Lego character have to do to get a good axe around here? Huh? Well, that's what we're trying to work towards. We got to upgrade that bench so that we can go ahead and make some better stuff, because this is ridiculous. I think I was realizing, like, oh, you know what? Let me just take down some bushes for some wood. Either that or I had a brain fart and I could not figure out what to do at this moment. I still don't know what I'm trying to do at this moment. Oh, I'm trying to cut down trees still. Okay, that makes sense. Now, as you can see, I'm being very, very lazy. I don't want to keep running down the hill. So I'm just going to cut down the trees that are up here. And the sad thing is, I built up here because I wanted it to look nice. Look at the view we got, but I do not want to run down this hill and run around. I am eventually going to build, I think, 2 very, very, very nice staircases going down in either direction so that we can just get up and down a lot faster. Now, it's obviously not going to be in the areas where you can run up naturally. It's just going to be in spots where you have to, like, or base where you can't get up, period. What do I mean where you have to? You can't do anything. What am I going to walk up like a spider, like a gecko? I don't have those powers. This is the wrong game. Just because we might have a Spider-Man skin, I think I do, but just because I wear it doesn't mean that I can start using those magical skills or the superpowers, but still those magical skills to just walk up the sides of cliffs or plateaus. Right now I'm just placing down the markers so that wherever I go, I can just figure out where the village is at. That's all that is. It would have been nice if it was like a lamp. Imagine a lamp like that. A nice little pathway for people to walk. Oh, man, a little bistro. A bistro with some berry tea, just chilling out there, cuddling her and meowsles, or just laughing. Come on, buddy. With that sunset, are you kidding me? Could you think of like a better game experience? I'm sure y'all could, but this is my video, so I say that this is the better one. Okay. I'm joking. Your opinions matter too, just not here. So there's a wolf over there. I don't know if I want to go attack it. I obviously don't. I'm being lazy. I could get it to chase me up top so that Meowscles and Cuddle Team Leader can help me out, but I'm not going to do that. I don't at least I don't think I'm going to. I'm pretty sure I'm dead focused on just grinding the wood that is needed for all these upgrades and building. We're not going to bother with the chickens because last time one of them just got really angry and started charging me for no reason. That freaked me out because it was a small little chicken. That's really weird. I can't remember what I'm getting the stone for. Isn't this trippy? I'm like narrating this while you're watching this, or not while, but I'm narrating this fresh off the scene, like if you're like the way you are when you're watching it because you haven't watched it yet. And even though I played this, I remember some of it, but I don't remember it like this. Like I can't remember what I needed the stone for. Oh, to upgrade the village. So I think I get away with crawling up from this side. Right? Nope, I don't. So that's what I mean. There's gonna obviously be a staircase going up there. That's annoying. See, when it's like this, I don't mind running up and down. I should actually just go from here. I think it's just that I wasn't paying attention, I built away from this. Yeah, I built away from this side. And I have a thing with the left. I like going left a little bit. So now we have 2. Because I figured, like, whenever my son comes on to play, whenever we're going to work on his world, we're going to have 2. So when we work on my world, we'll have 2. So we didn't like it's so just so we don't get not in each other's way, but it's just because it's faster. Even if he wasn't here, I'm gonna be going back and forth and just using them both, so that I can split down the production time of everything. Now I put on the mill, right? Yeah, buddy. I should have definitely placed them inside of a building. I already know what happens when it's raining. We can't use them. I don't learn. It's cool. We get work done. We still get work done, obviously. We're only at minute 41. We still got an additional, like, 12 minutes to go, I believe. 17, I'm sorry. 16. So, get ready, because we're gonna celebrate. Yeah, buddy! Let me celebrate with them real quick. Now this, I remember. Because when I emoted, I didn't expect them to do that. That's why I was like, look, I followed him. I was like, what? You guys emoted with me? That was cool, buddy. So it became a ritual. Every time I upgrade from here on out, that's what I do. We have a little shindig. Epic really kicked butt for adding that little feature, and that was cool. Even though they're AI, you know, they're bots basically. It still makes it feel like, all right, that's cool, man. You know, like it pulls you in. That's what you want, is immersion. Even though it's just a game, you want to become immersed. Remember, this is an escape from reality. It's okay to escape from reality, okay? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You spend your time how you want. You spend it however you want. If you want to waste it, quote unquote off waste it, because I don't see it as a waste. You're indulging yourself in something that makes you feel good. What's so bad about that? And it's not hurting anybody. Like if they're gonna go on a tire, you know what? We're not even gonna get into that. Let's just say this: you're valid, and your game time is valid, and I absolutely love that you are just finding joy in the simplicities of things. Okay. Because just remember, like I said, when you go out, it's going to make it so much more worth it. When you're like out there, like, oh shoot, this is like it is a beautiful day, and you're all super happy. You'll remember that. I remember a lot of times when I go out, and it's stupid little things, like when I go to the market, and I'm like, oh, I remember that cashier lady was all like, oh, you have a great day. Or one of the times that one of them called me she was like, oh, what's one of my favorite customers? And I was like, one of your favorite customers? I just felt like, oh shit. So, yeah. Because I go there like daily. Love that market. Even though I'm pissed at them because they keep allowing people to park in the handicap spots without telling them to move. And that reason that pisses me off is because they have them there legally so that I could get my fat ass out of the car faster and into that store. Because my knee's all jacked up. So is my back, but still. Not as bad as my knee. And then what happens? The reason why I'm like making a fuss about this is because if you park where they return the carts and you're blocking that, they will make it a point to go on the intercom and tell you to move your car because they already called the tow truck to come and move your butt. But it's like, oh, but you don't give a crap about your disabled people? Now, I'm going to be honest. If I didn't have the placard, I wouldn't give a crap. But I do, so I give a crap. We're going off topic here. Now, I really want one of these sheep, okay? I'm pretty sure when you see it, you would too, right? Cute eyes. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, little fluffy buffies. I want two of them. I want to shove my feet in their wool and use them like walking sandals or walking slippers. Just stand on them and let them walk for me. Train them to walk for me. So I don't have to do a thing, but I still get to enjoy the comfort of those wool slippers. But we can't do that to them because that's rude. I don't think they'd appreciate that very much. So it's just been a really, really nice day of grinding, gathering material. I don't know why I try to hit the rock with the axe. That was kind of weird. But it was just grinding and gathering resources so that we can make our little village and village inhabitants comfortable. I'm really hoping soon I can get some of these sheep and livestock to follow us up top so that we can have a little farm. In the world that I have with, or not that I have, but in the world that my friends and I play in, we're already starting the farm, but it's just the agriculture right now, unfortunately. No one has been on so that we could all grind together and stuff. There's been a little... Well, one of us is kind of down right now in a physical way because they hurt themselves. They got a fracture. Shout out to you, my bro. Feel better soon. So, but he was mentioning that, you know, he's like, I'm gonna have free time and stuff, so we really should be grinding. And we're building another log cabin. But this, well, I said wood log. We're building another wood cabin, but this time it's a log cabin because I want to live in luxury. Eventually, when I build a better one, I will donate this to one of the other villagers. We are going to have like a rec center where stray villagers can come and live while we build them their individual houses. But then that's where a lot of the cooking, like the cooking and stuff, the communal kitchen will be. My place is gonna have its own stuff. I can't share. I'm sorry. So I was trying to see if I can design it my own, and I can't. So I'm just like, oh well, this sucks. Well, I just go ahead and place it where it's supposed to be. I would have placed it on the other side because depending on where you're building the house or the structure, you could put the windows set so that they're east to west so that you get light from the time the sun comes up to the time the sun comes down. I didn't follow that logic because I'm just building, but I should have. It would have helped, I'm pretty sure, a lot. But I think you can see inside with the lighting when it's sunny. You can see inside of the buildings anyways. It doesn't matter if there's good lighting in there or not. It's only at night when that matters. But now we're getting to the end of the video. This is where we pretty much ended. I finished building this little structure, and then I call it because like I said, I believe I get an order, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of here. I can't deny though, I had fun when I was looking at it. When I was all said and done, after the little celebration, from upgrading the village to seeing the shanties, the little shacks, turn into what are now log cabins. It was, I just kept looking at everything as I was building, like, yeah, that's right, I get it. One more step, and then, oh man. Really weird that this is how I get my dopamine fix. This is what pumps serotonin into my childlike brain, but I really don't care. This to me is fun. I'm never gonna get to do it in real life. I can't carry no log because of the arthritis and stuff. I have really bad balance now. I need a knee replacement. So like realistically, I'm never gonna be able to do this. If I did, I would just be there watching them, you know? Maybe they'd be like, oh, take the log and while I'm sitting there, take this drill and put the holes in the log or whatever, something like that. But it wouldn't be doing the sawing and the chainsawing, or at least the cutting of the lumber and the processing of the lumber. It's never going to be any of that. So I wouldn't. This is as close as I'm going to get, okay? In Lego form too. So it's two things. It's like, oh, I didn't always get to get Legos when I was younger, so bam, 2 stones, buddy. Oh wait, 2 stones. 2 birds with 1 stone. So I know at this point, the way I'm moving, I'm like, oh no, I want to finish this. I know that right there bothered me. As you can see, I was prepared. Oh, there's work again. Let's see what this one is. Right while I'm doing my voiceover, I get $2.59 for 1 mile. No, thank you. No, thank you. That one was untipped, and I already know the backlash on that, but just understand I've been doing this since 2017, and even then the mentality for people that don't tip before is this: it's 90% of the time you accepted it without the tip, you accepted it with what the payment was, or you accepted it with whatever that payment was. So you weren't going to get a tip. You shouldn't expect what. That's what, you know, you accepted it the way it was. So you shouldn't be complaining about a tip. I just don't pick up non-tipped ones anymore. What I learned along the way was the people that normally 90% of the time tip are the ones that are pre-tipping, because they're like, dude, my order is waiting. Like, I'm just waiting for it because there's so many people. So I'm going to go ahead and show them what they can earn because they're smart. These people are intelligent. They go, I'm going to show you what I would tip, or what I'm willing to tip, actually, not what I would. I'm going to show you what I'm willing to tip as long as you deliver my food quick, all nice and neat. It's not all sloppy and spilled all over the place. Like, you bring me my food in a good condition and warm. You're gonna you can see you know what the you know what the base is basically. So we're gonna go ahead and here's that tip. There's like $6 for you right there, and we move. I know when I see that pre-tip, I'm like, I'm not gonna mess that up. I don't want to lose it. They even though we don't have to. If they ask like, hey, can you ask for extra sauces? Normally, not even normally, Uber tells us you don't ask. The reason why they told us you don't ask is just because, and this is at least what they told me one of the times where I got a bad rating because of this, as they said, sometimes they charge for sauces. We don't want you guys paying for it because we're not going to reimburse you. That was it. That's what they said. So I just normally don't ask, but when I see a pre-tip, I'm like, dude, how many sauces do you want? And I show the workers are like, because I know when I show them, they're more likely to give a little more because they see, they just see that they take it as I'm not going to take, like, steal the food. I don't know what it is, okay? To be honest, I don't know what I'm just talking on my butt. But when I show them the message from the customer, I'm like, oh, excuse me, can you give them like a couple more sauces? The customer asks, and I show them my phone, they'll be like, I gave them extra, but here's another 9, or here's 10 more. And I'm like, these are ranch, bro. These are ranch. Like, not companies, but the restaurants, at least the fast food ones, they get skimpy with the sauces because it apparently costs a lot or something, or it starts to add up. They don't like when they see 3 sauce cups all half dipped and then they get thrown out. So if you want to basically get your orders quicker, just pre-tip. I know that might seem weird. It goes beyond what you're normally used to, but for the most part, you're gonna get better service. And before you're like, but you tip after you do the job because you want to make sure that you go. No. This is different. This is different. Okay, so just to make it clear, this is why you want to pre-tip, because it makes the driver want to go pick up your order faster and get it to you in a better way because you want to keep that tip. Now, you don't have to worry about us doing the job well enough to deserve that tip, because if we legitimately do anything to mess up your order, if we forget the drinks or whatnot, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to tip you, you can change that after. You can go and say, you know what, no, they messed up. If you have a legitimate reason, I believe it asks you why, and you just put why or whatever. I don't know because I haven't done it yet. I'm just assuming. But even if it doesn't ask you why, you can change the tip. The only thing you don't want to do is what a lot of people think or started to do, thinking that they were going to beat the system. Uber starts to ban them from the app, is when you tip bait. A tip bait is when you offer a really good tip and then you take it right back after they deliver the food so that you can save that money. If you do that so many times, Uber will deactivate your account. So just don't do that. Legitimately, even if you're only going to tip $3 or even $2, just do it beforehand. And if you like the service and you go, great, there, we're set and done. There's your $2 tip. Ta-da, just like we upgraded. We're going to dance now. Cuddle Team Leader, what's going on? Meowsles. You guys aren't happy? Oh well, haters. But anyway, yeah. So just pre-tip, because you're just safe knowing that you can remove that tip if the service wasn't to your satisfaction. But we're not talking about Uber Eats right now. It at least helped us fill some of the time, though, right? Because what else was I gonna talk about other than reminding y'all that we're just grinding to get villagers to stay? But I'm just really happy I did this. Do you understand how crazy this was making me feel when I thought I'm going to have to edit this down really short? I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be the whole video. And I thought, what am I going to add? More music to the background? So the thought of narrating this the whole way through was driving me absolutely nuts. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I kept just cringing at the thought of chopping this up. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that felt good. They're dancing because of you. We got this done. Though my brain was agonizing at the thought of this wasn't that bad. I think I could do this a lot more. Just random conversations while we watch some gameplay. Hopefully we're not going to fixate on Uber and how that system works, because I'm pretty sure not many people are coming here for that. That's not what the video title is. I apologize. It's just, I have to rant. It just popped in my head. And I'm hoping you'll forgive me for that. Because we're really just here for the... Are we here just for the good times? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. But I appreciate you being here. Because without you, the channel wouldn't grow. I wouldn't have these dope little moments like this. Oh, snap! Now, much like to the dismay, I wouldn't say dismay, but much to the disapproval of Cuddle Team Leader and how she walked away unimpressed, and how Meowsons didn't join in with us. Not everybody's gonna rock with the channel, but those of you that do, legit, you're the reason why I fly high and touch the sky. Apple pies in my eye, greasy chicken wings and thighs. I don't know, look, just I really appreciate you, because you don't even have to spend time here. Even 30 seconds of watching any part of this means something, because that's 30 seconds that you don't owe me. So thanks a bunch. I really, really, really appreciate it. I can't really express it enough. I'm trying to. I'm just really bad at this. It's the reason why I'm not married. Could you imagine? Now look at them dancing together, lamenting over it. No, I'm joking. They're not lamenting. I don't even know what the hell that means. They're just dancing, knowing that I'm not married, and they're like, yeah, that's what you get. Look how slow you are at building this city. You guys can't judge me like that, man. You're just AI Lego pieces, all right? I'm gonna just go ahead and cut it here. Oh, maybe you're just listening to this while you do homework, and it feels like there's a friend next to you, keeping you company. Who knows? But I hope you liked the video. I hope you got a visual of why you might want to start playing something other than FPS. And I hope you give this a like, a sub, and leave a comment. Love y'all. Have a good one.